Welcome Amakhosi Network, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to chat about what brilliant Khuzwayo said about Kaizer Chiefs and that he was apparently felt like a side chick of sort. So we'll chat about that. And yeah, please like and subscribe. And I'm going to read the article from Eat Disky Times for those of you who want to know. So let's jump into the article. It says, if you remember correctly, the last time Chiefs won a trophy, it was the MTN 8 and then the league. I was in goals. Basically saying what he was the keeper that won us the last trophies. But then disaster struck. He says, but the supporters were so glued, they wanted E2, but the numbers were not adding up. Basically what he's saying is that he was the best keeper. He had the clean sheets, etc. I didn't go and research the clean sheets or whatever the case may be. So I'm just assuming that the numbers were saying he was the best keeper. But he's saying us as supporters didn't care about brilliant Khuzwayo. We wanted Uitumile Khune because we were like, I don't know what. We were crazy over Khune. We didn't care who ever did better than Khune. We just wanted Khune. So that is basically what he's saying. He says he was the favorite and sometimes there was injustice that happened in terms of him getting number one when he didn't work hard to get number one. So basically what he's saying is that Brilliant is saying he would work to become number one, and the person who got number one didn't even work as hard to get number one. It was a guaranteed thing. I'll be number one of Salah. So you can work as hard as you want. So it's like Peterson, you can work as hard as you want. Brilliant Khuzwayo, you can work as hard as you want. Oksala Niasmus. Which is funny enough, I wouldn't say it's a lie because Riyad Peterson left Kaizer Chiefs, I think, to go to SuperSport United and eventually Sundowns because of this exact reason. He saw Guti he will never play because one player always gets a chance. And I'm sure it was a similar situation as brilliant Khuzwayo to say, Guti, what's the point? We're working better than this guy. We're saving. We do so much better. But this guy, because he is who he is, he will always be number one. So, and then he says, one of the downfalls of Chiefs, which is why I left Chiefs. I was like a side chick at Chiefs, knowing very well that he is gonna be there. Basically saying, he felt like Amakhosi, who was trying to get the main course, to become the main dish. But the Amakhosis never win. They tend to never win these things. So Brilliant was like, being a Chiefs felt like Amakhosi. He's fighting for something he will never get. So that is the nutshell of what he's saying. My opinion of it, we saw it with Riyad Peterson. We saw it with Khuzwayo. So I feel at this point, we kind of have to, accept what it was, because, there was a point where Khune was God. We have to be honest. The only person in Khune's era, even when he wasn't injured, etc., who competed with Khune and was actually outdoing Khune was Senzo Meyiwa. Senzo Meyiwa in Khune's era is the only keeper who, even Ronan Williams was there, but Senzo Meyiwa was the only keeper who could take Khune's number one, and we would all be content with that player, with Senzo taking it. If Senzo played for Chiefs and you ended up arriving at Chiefs, Khune would have sat bench if you are still playing the way he was playing. Because there was a point in time, guys, I feel like we have all forgotten because of the drama. But there was a point in time when Senzo was the ultimate best. He knew how to distribute. He was saving penalties, which Khune can't save. Senzo was saving penalties in Africa. I remember a game where they went and I think they were playing TP Mazembe or something. They were not meant to win that game. Apparently the ref called a penalty when the guy got covered so far outside of the box. And Senzo saves it and they won. They drew that game there. They won in South Africa. They won. And I think that was the year they went to the final and lost. So Senzo is the only player who can drive. So I believe what Brilliant Khuzwayo is saying. But at the same time, we don't have all the facts and opinions. But in a way, I do believe it. I believe it because it was a time where Khune was, in essence, like a god. He could do no wrong in our eyes as fans, and he could do no wrong to the Kaizer Chiefs staff. So it was one of those things. It's like, I don't know what I could say. It's like a young Yeye coming up and there's Dr. Khumalo in the team. You know, it's one of those things. It's difficult. It's difficult. Not to say Yeye and Doctor played in the same era. I'm just saying Yeye was one of the best defensive midfielders Chiefs has ever had. But if he came at a time where Doctor was there, chances are Doctor was gonna play. Even if Doctor was not training as hard, was not playing with as much energy, but he was Doctor. So it's that thing of it. Even if Khune wasn't playing with that same energy, but he was Itumeleng Khune. So it's those things. Difficult. Tell me what you guys think about that.